Y'all saw I broke sobriety today. I did. I was almost 5 months in, and I broke it because I had to make some new items for my business, my infused food business, and so it was peach cobbler, pound cake, and cranberry orange lemonade, both infused. And I did have some testers, but when you sensitive about your shit, you gonna keep hold on. When you're a creative, you hold your stuff near and dear to your heart. So I had to be the one to taste it to see if I fulfilled the vision, or at least to my expectations. So in me doing that, I broke sobriety. But I've been having a lot of thoughts rolling in my head since then, and so I wanted to, y'all could be the fresh look into my thoughts, because this was monumental for me. Because over these last 5 months, almost 5 months, I really have learned a lot about myself, or continue to learn in depth even more about myself. I usually use substances to like figure out all the thoughts in my mind. Like, my mind be running a mile a minute. So much goes through my mind at one time. And so substances usually help calm my mind and be able to place things where they need to go, and also allow me to see things from a different perspective. So that's why I will always use substances. But I had to take a break because sometimes I become very dependent on it. It can be used as a tool to access my higher consciousness, but sometimes when I wouldn't say low, but vibrating at a low frequency, but when I am more distracted by earthly things, it becomes something that I become dependent on. And so that be the issue. Usually, and what I'm talking about, which substances I'm talking about, is WEED, SHROOMS. So that's what I've learned so far lately. Now the other stuff, I feel like that was just a phase of my life. Was I've talked about that on other videos, but yes. So I realized that. I also realized that it allows me to tap into my higher conscious when I use it as that tool. So I always knew that, because, like, I ain't gonna say I always knew that, but on my last couple of years of going in and out with sobriety, I always noticed that I'm able to be on a different level when I do those chose substances. But the downfall that came with it sometimes was me being too comfortable or lazy, or me being a little paranoid if I'm out in public, or me being a little disassociating, because I also used to struggle with substances because it makes me disassociate. Like, I on a regular don't give a fuck, so on a substance I'm really not giving a fuck. So that was another reason why I had to limit it or eliminate it.